Recording. Welcome. Welcome to this gathering on this day of the Sacred Friday, the 22nd of the 11th, and it's 2:22. Yeah, so this is a follow-up from the activation and the ignition of the Agua Phoenix Movement that we started and ignited last week on the 9th and the 11th. Yeah. Oh, it was 2 weeks ago. So it's okay. Because we are out of time. We are in a non-time zone. So I will record this and you can watch the replay. I offered this very spontaneously, as I often do, because we're living in the now moment. And so this is also calling those of you in who are in the now moment and in the now aligned. And if you're not here right now for the live, you can watch the replay. Yeah. So this is more an in-person gathering. I will keep mostly, or maybe the whole time, stay on this screen where I share with you in live without the slides coming on. And you can watch the replay of the slides and deepen the activation. It's very powerful. Watching it again and again to embody it deeper. And every time it lands deeper. So as you can hear and see behind me too, there's a lot of rain. We're having so much rain day after day, night after night. I was just driving. I was just in the ocean. The ocean, they're also digging away the land, the beach. There's a boat in the middle digging the beach away. It's a whole restructuring. The land is being moved. The land is working with the water as well. Just like I am, and some of you too, how we are working with our body with water. So there was also a lake, it's called Schuster Park, in the natural reserve that I drove by. The lake is normally in and trees are close to the road and grass, but the lake had come out. So the lake was almost next to the road. So the lakes are expanding, the rivers are expanding and overflowing, the creeks are coming out. Yeah, and the water here is already so saturated. And then through all the industrial farming as well, topsoil has been dried and removed, and water runs off and creates flooding. It doesn't go in anymore. So this is a reflection also of our bodies. If we do not drink the hydrating water, especially at this moment when we are in a regenerative phase, yeah, then it hits onto dryness in the body. So I'm just starting with a bit of sharing before going deeper in and inviting to some meditation. Because what happened before I have come on here matters. So I had a conversation with another resident in my village. And he said to me, he does not want to be dependent on anything in his body. He's drinking rainwater and it feels the best to him he has ever felt water to be. So he began making me wrong. And I asked him about that because we had different opinions, but his opinion is we should not get attached to anything on the outside, not to a machine that makes a certain water. Yeah. And then linking that was a whole conversation with why this water is needed, or if I would believe that this water helps us become a spiritual being. So the whole concepts are not what I'm sharing. So we could not get to one point. It was really different viewpoints and different times and different dimensions. So there wasn't any point besides just accepting and respecting where we are. Yeah. And I said, I respect you. You don't need to drink it, only those who are aligned. I'm just sharing about it. And then he kept digging that what made me choose the water, something mustn't have worked with my becoming spiritual if I chose this water, because he was so strongly believing that we don't need anything from the outer. So this in a little nutshell. Yeah, because I was clearly guided this year that this water right now is needed for those of us that are at that ascension point of deeply embodying, linking soul and spirit with our body, coming deeply in, and for that needing another body, expanding our body, shifting old programs in our body, really doing deep work and shifting and becoming homoluminous, light humans, and becoming like water again. And then also there's an onslaught of toxins that we have never experienced before. When you watch the masterclass from last week, the week before, from the 9th and the 11th, there's the slides in there about how many thousands of chemicals we are facing and how many thousands we need to also detox that have been deeply lodged in our body from water. So through water, we can also get them out again. That can help us. Yeah. But why I have been sharing this water is to link everything, to bring everything into alignment. Because when we wake up and then embody, the next step is alignment. This is not a linear sequence. This is a flowing sequence. And we flow like water. And water is medicine. Because water we are. Yeah, so to return home to ourselves via water is so powerful. That's what I want to dive deeper in today without any slides. We've got an hour here together and we are sitting here in the energy of rain, 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 water coming down on the outer as well. Everything, a lot outside, is soaked and drenched and overflowing, which is wonderful because we are shifting into a state of overflow. Yeah. What does that mean? A state of overflow, out of scarcity. Let's feel into that deeply. And I like to also really ground in now. So we are not sitting here together right now physically, but energetically, I'm feeling all of you. I'm feeling all of you who will come and watch the replay. You are here already. Your energy is here already. Yeah. And where we are shifting to, it's the same. It doesn't matter anymore if we are physically together or energetically. It's the same. When we embody soul and spirit, we realize that we are always together, that we are always communicating in all these different ways, on all different dimensions. Yeah, and the deeper and deeper we come in with our soul and our spirit, and that comes online, and we are dropping deeply into the oneness that we are, and there is only one soul, one spirit, where we've all come from. We are all like parts of the one hand, you, me, you, the others, lots of, but we are coming from the one hand. So we are all spirit, we are all soul. And then it's our unique essence. That is what makes us unique and can do different things. My fingers have a different energy, the different strengths, and this is just like each of us. So I welcome you to this beautiful space here today, into my sacred space, into my Zoom space, into my home space, yeah, into my temple space. Because if you are coming in via Zoom or in person, it's the same. Yeah. So arriving, deeper arriving and landing. Bring yourself deeply in with your breath. Feeling landing and connecting. And the mind doesn't need to know who is there, but we just feel it beyond names and labels. We're just energy coming together. Yeah. And if you are in a place where it's not raining right now, also come into this space and imagine water pouring down, rain pouring down, rain, 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 flushing through us, visualizing it, washing away any resistances, any blockages, anything that wants to clear, deeply going in through our skin, doubts, fears, blockages, and feeling clearer and clearer and clearer. Yeah. And feeling flowing deeper into alignment. And you saw this beautiful picture on the invitation for this. So water flowing and each of us by the water, by the way. So in the igniting the Agua Phoenix movement, we had a road that was more straight, and each of us standing there as way showers. Now today, this is about celebrating that the Agua Phoenix movement has been activated, and it is moving, it is flowing. So now it's a river flowing, and we are each there, holding our light, shining our light, radiating our light, guiding people into the flow. Yeah, the beautiful feminine energy. The masculine too, the masculine being like the riverbed, the yin and the yang. So in our life also very visible in man, woman, but every man, woman also has a feminine and a masculine energy and essence within. So as within, so without. So feel that picture too from the invitation with the phoenix bird and the symbols around it and the light. This is our embodiment, each of ours. Yeah, our light, our full empowerment into our highest version of ourselves, into our full empowerment, embodiment, rebirthing through water and shifting higher and higher into our highest version, what we came here to be. Full of light, fully ignited, fully on. We are beings of sacred geometry. We are beings totally divine. Yeah, and when these old distortions shift out of us, our body changes as well. So see again the image in front of you, you being the phoenix. We all are that phoenix symbol, and we are the sacred geometry. We are the embodiment. We are the change. We are the way. We are the light. We are the love. And the pathway to it, aligning via water, and each of the ones coming to the water, coming to the river. Yeah, just like that resident I spoke with today, he doesn't want to come right now there because he has other things to do and he doesn't align with this. That's okay, because a river is here and a river doesn't make anyone come. The river is just there. So we are just there by the river, flowing. We are also everything, but we are there. Those of us who are and who want to come to the river, to this river of this movement. Yeah, to change how the water flows. to bring this water into alignment. And right now in the world, we are experiencing so much chaos. Yeah, and there's also, we have been entering the age of Aquarius. It's not that we go into there and it's all done and finished. We are in, when we are early at the beginning of something, it needs to first unfold. This is the same as this Agua Phoenix movement. It's interesting that it has been launched exactly while Pluto is shifting out of Capricorn into Aquarius, and we are shifting deeper into the age of Aquarius. So there's a lot of talking about that now it gets easier and so on, where we are on the way to that. But first of all, it's not finished when we have done the deep, deep work, the clearing work, the karmic healing work, and now we are embodied. Now comes the alignment work. And in the age of Aquarius, which is an air sign, we are more and a very futuristic and tech savvy sign, so to say, energy of this the energy of this current, of this shift of what we are, of the God, how the energy we are shifting into. So the Aquarius is the water bearer. So it has to do with water, but Aquarius itself is an air sign. And it's also about the mind and using the mind differently. So linking the mind with our heart and our soul as well, and the intellect, our intellect working in a new way. And also totally out of the narcissistic programming and movement into the global and service-orientated contribution collaboration. This is the age where the groups come together, where the leaders gather to create this new. This is the Agua Phoenix movement. It's all of us coming together, embodying, aligning through water and fire, the flame we are, and aligning all to the ways of water. So again, see that picture, all of us sitting by the river, and we are aligning ourselves how water flows, which is aligning ourselves again with the divine feminine energy and the union of the masculine and the feminine. 1 + 1 makes 3. That's the empowered being that is in full inner union. So as I share too, feel that anchoring in. This is just after the activation and igniting from the masterclass of the launch. Now we are deepening it and speaking to how this is now deepening and landing. So it doesn't stay a fantasy and just a movement in the head that sounds good, because that's not what it is. Yeah, it's really a movement to bring powerful change into the world. And yes, the vehicle is the water. The vehicle are the products. First of all, the K8, the water machine, the ionizer, the Kangen ionizer machine. Yeah, and that I speak to that deeply in the masterclass. You can re-listen to that again. It's highest quality, and it's what people who want it and need it right now, which is not everybody. We don't want to focus on who doesn't want it or isn't open to hear about it, because that's not what it's about. We are just here, for the people, offering it to those who want it, who are ready for it, who need it. And it is needed right now. Otherwise, it wouldn't have gone up so much in sales and wouldn't be going pretty much viral where it is, in the sections where it is, because the shifts that it creates in people is so powerful. And that on all levels. First of all, in the health, when we drink this water, it changes our life from deeply inside out, because we hydrate deeply. Grab your water too. Let's hydrate together. I asked you to bring water and hold it and feel into it. Hold it to your heart as well. And breathe your breath into it as well. deeply merging with the water. And preparing also your body, focusing on all the cells opening up to the water. Yeah. Share your intentions that you brought as well. Share your intentions with your water. If we were here now together, I would ask you to share them, speaking them into the field. My intentions for this gathering has been and is to bring us together into one sacred space, energetically or physically, whatever's meant to be. It's exactly always unfolding how it's meant to be. If I'm here alone right now, I am not, because your energy is already here. Totally. And my intention is to share with you deeper about how the Agua Phoenix movement has been deepening and unfolding since its launch. Yeah, and to share with you, to gift you this deepening activation, to share with you what comes up, to activate you deeper. Yeah. And I just followed guidance. My intention has always been, lately, especially very strongly, I follow guidance. So I got the tap on the back that said, come on today and invite for 222. So my intention is to listen to that and deliver and serve you, because through serving you, I'm serving the whole. We are serving the collective and the earth and the whole, galactic-wide, by being in service and following what our soul and source, our higher self, spirit, is guiding us to. That's why we are here in this vessel, in this body, as an instrument of love, in service to the whole. That is the age of Aquarius as well, where we are sharing, and new technologies come on that help us in that. Yeah. So the water, I breathe my intentions into the water, and then I also water my intentions. Drinking to them. And I invite you to do the same, and we drink together. So you can pause this and feel your intentions and do the same. You can also share them with me in the comments. You can read them later, so that all of us can read your intentions. Yeah, because we are creating a field. All your participation helps create the field. Your likes, your sharings, your watching, even if you don't click like, but you do like it or don't like it, whatever your reaction is, you are participating. Yeah. I'm beyond getting a dopamine hit if you click like or send me hearts or so. I feel you. I appreciate, of course, your participation, because this is what it's about, co-creating together. Yeah. And move also the body and stretch. I bring that often in, remembering and bringing in the wave flow of the spine, opening the heart, connecting with the breath. And you move in your way. We all move in our body's way. I'm just showing you and moving my way. If your body feels to move in any other way, please feel free to do so. I'm just organically moving how my body feels to move. Oh, yeah, and the release. Releases can come in any ways. You don't need to be embarrassed about them. It's releases. The embodiment, we move our body with that because we're coming deeper and deeper in. Deeper and deeper in. Yeah. So, last night also, I'm sharing with you a powerful power outage happened in the whole of this area. Currumbin Valley, Currumbin. Suddenly it was raining. There was no wind, no storm, no thunderstorm. It was just lightly raining and the whole power went off everywhere. Suddenly it was very dark and silent. And you can see in my background, I have crystal lamps everywhere. And I rarely ever have it fully dark. There's always a hearts glowing everywhere. So it was really extreme to be completely in the dark. And it was a powerful reset because this is what is happening. This reset for all of humanity. The reset to renew. Yeah, to pause, to be still in the silence, in the darkness. And I was called, I wanted to stay awake with my daughter. We were sharing, but I was just pulled into deep sleep. I could not stay awake. Very powerful. I needed to use that time because it was a reset time. So we need to listen. This is to what the whole movement is about. We need to listen to when we need to rest and when we need to sleep, because then we upgrade. And if we don't upgrade as the leaders, we are not able to shift. So the whole alignment in the movement, watch the masterclass again if you haven't yet, or if you don't remember, is also introducing this model so that we are freed up to live exactly how our soul requires us to live. Because that is a requirement for us to be fully in purpose. Yeah, so this is about aligning everything. Yeah, and we are breaking the systems, the current systems are breaking down. So we will see how that looks like, and we need to be ready for it with our inner embodiment and our deep trust and our alignment. Yeah. And then the resets happen. And yeah, to totally trust that we are exactly where we need to be, each of us, exactly experiencing what we need to be experiencing in full trust and surrender. Yeah. And feeling each other also together. We are not alone in it. Yeah. So the breakdown of things and of systems, and you might experience that, feel into, again, if you would be on here, we could be sharing about that. I'm feeling everybody. And yeah, this is also an energetic sharing, but just feel where things have broken down in your life. Maybe relationships, friendships, things you used to like or participate in might have broken down. Many things, maybe things in your body broke down. Sometimes, like my shoulder dislocated some years ago and early this year, because I was reorganizing how I was moving and it had to break open. This had to break open because it's linked to my heart. So when a joint opens, what is being released that sometimes cannot release unless it opens. Yeah, and that can be very painful. So some people at the moment, they're having surgeries, they're having injuries. Yeah, some of us leaders have broken that already open because that's what it means to lead. I'm not saying leader because I'm better than anybody. when we are leaders, and we are all leaders of something, we have to do it first. That's why we are leading. Yeah, and we often have done it longer because we have been building the road. Yeah. So I'm feeling my shoulder actually speaking up. I'm feeling some pain in it, some memory. So I'm sharing that with you. It's very, very painful when the shoulder pops out. Oh my God. It is like, yeah. Cool. But it frees up. Yeah. It frees up something powerful. And it wouldn't have happened if it didn't need to. So this time healing the shoulder to come back together. That's also why it happened, because afterwards I heard, heal it with water only. And I went into the rock pools under the waterfalls every day and into the rock pools and moved it in water. And I have been doing so since. Yeah, and strengthening work with the water and moving and finding new ways of moving in the water. Developing a new swimming style. Yeah, like a snake bird, like the Aqua Phoenixes. So that's why it had to break open. It led me to new discoveries and my body to flow in a new way. So whatever you have coming up, trust it. Feel also free to share it if you like. Activating it further. You are noticing that often I share, and through the sharing, I get a new insight and I activate not only you, but myself as well in the whole. Yeah. So let's connect with the energy of systems breaking down and that preceding powerful breakthroughs. Yeah. And we have also coordination matrices in our body. Yeah, our body has coordination matrices, how we walk, how we dance, how we talk, how we think. And to change them, sometimes they need to be interrupted. They need to break down so that they can change, so that we can transform. And we transform especially through transfiguration as well. Very powerful. Transfiguration. Yeah. So. So all the last 2 weeks, the Agua Phoenix movement has deeper and deeper landed. If you've been following my live videos every day, the transmissions, you have been witnessing that and you have been part of that and creating that as well with me. When you were at the launch, you have been creating that with me. And whatever you are doing and being, we are creating this together. And day by day, it lands deeper. Yeah. So feel free to share with me as well how it lands deeper for you. Yeah. And the vision of it landing stronger and stronger. The vision of the global distribution of water where it has never been, just like in our body. We drink this water that is molecular hydrogen rich, that goes to places where other water could never reach. This is happening inside of us first. When we discover how that water does that in our body and how we feel from it, and then a new water consciousness wakes up and a new wanting and wishing to serve and to help the water of the earth and to assist humanity. So visualize this water spreading into the world, and with this water and the products and the money we are spreading, introducing it to people so that health is spreading more because a lot of people are waiting for this. And then money also flows more easily. And we are spreading this all over the globe. So that those who align are freeing up out of the entrapment of working for money and drinking water that doesn't deeply hydrate the body, or not even having water in their area. There's many places in this world where there's no water. So the more and more we flow, we can flow the whole water over the planet and bring water and wells to places that don't have water yet. And help as women and girls, especially there, but the whole community. And we are doing this together. That's the vision. And the vision is global wealth distribution as well, so that money flows everywhere easily. But feel the reversion. We are not doing something to earn money or to make profit. We are coming from the health and the embodiment, and with the water flowing that, globally spreading it. Yeah. And then it grows and grows and grows. Excuse me for a moment. Yeah. So, flowing. This is true why when we come in, we share the investment that we make first is not only for us, but it's to spread amongst many. Because it's not only anymore just about ourselves, it's about many. I have an animal crawling by there. Oh, yeah, life as a mother. So spreading this also to many mothers and many families, because we want families to be together and in their power. Can you just please wait a little bit? I'll just go. Yeah, okay. So, so I'm just watching myself, how how oh well, this is life. This is life. Raw and real and life. I can get easily distracted. I really love sharing when there's nobody around me, so I can just wow. So it's easy. But this is good. I'm learning to stay in my flow no matter what happens. But yeah, I'm very sensitive to energy. So let me get back on track. So spreading, the vision is to globally spread like water. And I'm seeing this flowing over. And that's maybe why the riverbanks, the water banks are in my environment here flooding over right now. They are expanding because we are expanding. We are expanding with the water. Expanding. Because we also need our body. We need more space in our body. Yeah, we need our body to expand because our consciousness has been expanding, and we need our physicality and our lives to catch up. So often that's why we need to have also deep rest, because our body, our energy field needs to expand, and our body needs to be flexible and expand to let more light in, to hold more light, to hold more love. Yeah, so everything that has been blocking it needs to open, needs to open, further open. So again, feeling the riverbanks, and we are spreading this over the globe. That's what it's about. Distribution, not just in our own life or with our few little friends, little circle. We are going big. That's the vision. Yeah, because that's what we are here for, to make a big impact. And with this model, I have so many examples of people that have been introduced to it, that have said yes, their life has completely changed. They are so grateful. And then you see, oh my God, if they wouldn't have been introduced, they would not be where they are right now. Neither would I be sitting here talking with you if I wouldn't have said yes, yeah, to this water, to the products, and to sharing them, to invest into myself first, to invest into the vision, and then to share it. We would not be here now together sharing this if I would not have said yes. Yeah, very, very powerful. So we are not being manipulative or anything or drawing others into something. We are just in alignment and embodiment and sharing this vision with others. What we have said yes to, that has been helping so many to shift their life for the better and to help them shift into a higher version of themselves, to leverage their life, to leverage their time, their impact. So many that are now as a family together, or couples who are now together instead of separated by working somewhere for money, to only have a little bit of time together on weekends and holidays. There are so many who are now together. And then because they are together and in full alignment, there's a lot of money coming in. And with that money, they are impacting together the world. Yeah, they're finding projects and places that need help, and they are impacting there. Yeah, this is what it's about. If we are working for money and not doing what we like and what gives us joy, and with those ones we love and want to be together with, our children especially, and sending the children to childcare centers and wherever we send them off to, like even schools have been places for that so that parents can work. This is outdated. That's old. That's there. In this new age, we are meant, in my vision, we're meant to be together. And I've been already living that, homeschooling, living freely, because I had to embody this already. But this year, with the water coming in, and this vehicle, as a vehicle, the product, the K8, the Anespa shower, mineral shower appliance, so we can base ourselves in this water. And we have the K8 Kangen machine on our tap, so we are relating completely new with water, and we are using it for everything, to heal wounds, to clean, to sanitize, yeah, for beauty water, for our skin, for our hair, to wash toxic chemicals of our vegetables, yeah, to clear our body of toxins, from the toxins in the environment that are as high as never before. This opportunity is wanted and needed by many people. And then we are aligning it with money and love. Yeah, because we are love, and everything is love. And so is money love, and money coming the other way around. We first position ourselves there, yeah, with the products, with the alignment, with ourselves. We're firmly in it and sharing it. And then the money aligns to us, not us looking for a job to earn money, but we align ourselves to it. We go to that river. We go to this flow. We go to the trees. We go to the waterfalls where money flows down the waterfall, where money grows on trees, so to say. Yeah, we are going into the flow of abundance. And right as I'm sharing this, the rain is bucketing down. You can hear it. It has increased again and it's bucketing down. So visualize money raining. It's raining money. It's raining love. Yeah, it's time to shift that. And so this water, when it deeply hydrates, of course it hydrates our emotional body as well. It hydrates everything. And then we can flow. Yeah, our heart can open. We can flow. We can come into flow, out of scarcity, into the full abundance flow, into the full abundant love flow. We don't have to be stingy with love anymore or money. That's all an old, outdated programs, stingy with our time because we don't have enough. We don't have enough, don't have enough. That's what this is about. This is what the past was based about. I need more, I need more, I need more. We need to become more. Yeah, first. That's what that longing is really deeply about. Us becoming more, us becoming all that we are meant to be. Yeah. More hydration, more alignment, more leverage, more freedom, which all comes out of the alignment. And then we are together in there and it flows. We are bringing it together into flow. So I needed to go to the river and bring myself to it, pay the price, so to say, and then I'm in the river. And when you come to that river, you will see how many of us are there and we are all supporting you. So right now, the offering to come on board, there are so many gifts on offer. There's an online mentorship with a woman who is 7 years in it and the highest in the whole movement. Yeah, partnered with Kangen, with her husband. Very powerful mentorship. And then we have a 2-day live retreat, non-residential, in Ocean Shores, very close to here. So if you live close to here, you can easily attend. Otherwise, it's just a flight away. The airport is close. And then we have an overnight retreat. It will be at a beautiful land called Gila, where there's creek and sauna and some like ice baths, and we will have a powerful training there. All of those gatherings are to train you. This is free on offer for you. And the 3-day retreat, 2 nights, is residential. And if you come in the full way, you get that for free. That's worth thousands of dollars if you still think in money way. But you are getting so much, you're basically getting it all back already. And then you get guided and taught how to do it, and you come into the vortex and the field of the community, and then you know how to do it, and then you flow. And then we do it all together. So the gifts at the moment are so beautiful and so generous, and that shows how far we have come. When I joined in January, I had a free mentorship online. That was it. I would have done it anyway without anything, because I had the total clear vision that I got in the creek. I shared that in the masterclass. I'm not repeating that. So it's I joined without any of that besides the mentorship. So that shows how far we have come, how much the generosity and abundance has increased in flow. You are being offered now a 2-day retreat and a 3-day overnight retreat and an online mentorship and my mentoring. And you're coming into a really rich vortex that shifts your life around. So today is also my father's birthday. He was born on the 22nd of the 11th in 1942. Yeah, and I'm really deeply honoring him and all he has taught me, all he has passed on to me. Without him, I wouldn't be here. Can feel his energy. He left his body a bit over 2 years ago. Was a very wise, beautiful man. Show you something. This tree, he sat in his house and watched his tree. This is an oak tree. He watched that for years, actually. But in his last months as well, and years, he watched this tree. Look at the beauty of this powerful tree. And he basically has a whole piece of land just for this beautiful tree. Yeah, that moves me to tears. His name was Heinz, is Heinz Gropengießer. Beautiful man, my beautiful father. And bringing this beautiful Native American Indian man in, the eagle opening out of his heart, and the deep healing of the man, of the masculine, of our inner energy, of the masculine energy, that is healing through the feminine flow. And also the man, our beautiful man, the beautiful men in our communities, our fathers, our brothers, our partners, our husbands, our lovers, our beloveds, our friends, all the men, to open their hearts, to release the control they felt was necessary in the age of the patriarchy, to trust again the divine feminine flow, to be reminded how necessary the union is, the surrender, to lose the fear of surrendering, the fear of love. That is also part of the Agua Phoenix movement. I've been working for many years, especially with men, with both, but especially with men. My father also prepared me for that, my grandfather. And I'm here for that. I am from the Magdalene lineage. Yeah. So this movement as well is especially to bring men home as well. It moves me again to tears because it's really close to my heart. So many men away from their families, working for money, missing out on their children, missing out on the love of their wife. So many families or their partner, so many families breaking apart because of the outdated model. Yeah, this is the majority. The majority is struggling for money. The majority is in anxiety. The majority needs many, many jobs to pay the bills. Everybody working, everybody separated. Yeah. I'm calling this movement deeper in. And I'm especially envisioning the man coming home to themselves, to the feminine, to Mother Earth, surrendering and being freed also through this model. And there's many men already in the community who are very, very successful. And the way they are impacting and now also helping many women and many men and many people is so powerful. Because we need you men. Yeah, many women in this business, in this venture, in this alignment, speak to women. I am also especially speaking to men, but all of you. And if you are a woman, also to call the man in. Yeah, this is what the Agua Phoenix movement is also about, because I am here for sacred union. Yeah, to help others come into sacred union of the inner masculine and feminine. And the union with our divine, our God self, our spirit, our source energy, our divinity, the master we are, our multidimensional self, into the union with our physical self. So grounded spirituality, not somewhere off in fantasies or illusions. We are coming now to the grounded spirituality. We are all spiritual beings, having a physical life in a body and really bringing that in. And the sacred divine union, the yin and the yang, feel your spine as well, and the two flows, the Ida and the Pingala around it. Yeah, the yin and the yang coming together, like two snakes in union. And one is 3. We are 2 full embodied beings creating a 3rd entity. That is the most powerful entity. And all the distortions have stopped. Not only the individuals coming into full union, but also the matching partners of 2 full sovereign beings that then impact the world and really create change because they are fully aligned. Yeah, and then they are aligning also with the same movement. So, and for that, both parties need to heal and have time and space to heal and align to the sacred ways of water. So this is a deeper anchoring and a deeper explanation and a deeper coming together now and anchoring in the Agua Phoenix movement. So today, in honor of my father, yeah, and he's with us in spirit. Lots of eagles have been around the last few days. And then also all our fathers, all our ancestors. And it was around 2 years ago where I graduated. I felt all my ancestors, my guides, all the animal guides around me, and they told me I was graduating because I had to get ready for this new position that I've been landing in, especially this year. Yeah, and now I'll be sitting here to speak to you like this. I was not able to do that last year or earlier this year. So I'm celebrating how far I have come and how far you have come, that you have come on here and watching this and being here with me energetically, all of us being together. We have come so far, and I'm celebrating you and us for that. Celebrate with me. Yeah. So deeper, deeper anchoring in, and we are coming towards an end. It's 3:20, the divine flow. I'm going to really also honor the timing from 2:22 to 3:22. I'm going to close this at 3:23 actually. The numbers matter. And yeah, the yin and the yang, the masculine, the feminine uniting, the heart and the intellect. Yeah. The heart and the phallic energy, the healing to the healing of the sacred masculine through the divine sacred feminine, both divine sacred masculine, feminine flowing together. To that, yeah, I drink. I open my heart to that. And join me. And we are rising. And a dear friend made this specifically for me, this phoenix. And it says on the back, heal and rise. He coded this as well for me. So I'm sharing this with you and the coding with you. So you are healing and rising with me, with us. Into all that you can be and us together, into the sacred union, and then into the unity in community. Because we are on the planet of love. We are here on the planet of love. Yeah. And that's where the swords have broken apart to open. Because we are opening all the hardness, all the rocks are breaking open. The rocks around our heart and our bones and everywhere, we are becoming fluid like water. And I thank you so much for coming on and for being energetically in this movement with me. And we are rising together. Yeah, and I honor you and I respect you and I see you and I love you. We are unconditional love embodied. And we are the light and we are the way. And we are rising together and we are swimming together and dancing through life and creating the new, not out of the old. We are rebirthing from within in ways we have never done before. Yeah. Thank you so much gratitude. Yeah. Bye for now. And we're staying connected. And share with me and watch what happens after, as we are continuing telepathically to communicate and flow together.